African experiences. No, you. Oh, my dearest. So, evening, should be heading out to probably find my way into any workout I can get myself into. Now, guys, I just uploaded a video and I want to elaborate a couple of things for you because some of you seem not to understand certain things. I guess it's always nice to be clear. I uploaded content today giving you a tour of what the place looked like after my work was done. Understand this, that you can have a site contract, but it's very rare for you to have an entire site contract. What do I mean by an entire site contract? It's very rare for the person who is running or the owner of the site to hire you for everything. Why? Because you're not the only person they are talking to, you're not the only person they are seeing. You can find someone can give you to probably build and roof, and then maybe they are recommended, someone else recommends them to someone else about painting, about tiling, really a lot of things go into play. So half the time when you find a site that already exists, chances are high there is already people who are marking on this site. So what happened for these apartments is simple. We were contracted to do gypsum. My team and I were contracted to do gypsum and to paint. You understand? We couldn't get the contract for tiling. It was already taken. We couldn't get the contract for cupboards or drawers installation, but obviously when it came to gypsum, the lights were also contracted for the lights as well. So my team on this particular project, we did gypsum. After installing the gypsum boards, we painted, and after painting we installed the lights. Then after we painted, now when you come and you watch the video and you come and rant without understanding things, please don't. Always ask, seek to understand something. This is also a concept I myself have made myself acquainted to. I used to be like that back in. I just rant, see things and just complain. But I've learned that a lot of this that we do, the complaining, does not really solve anything. You're watching a video of a tour. What did you want me to explain to you in a tour? The video is saying, kase toina magezi obula kati. I sent a message in the jack screen and it was so funny. Now, what I was explaining to you, my apologies earlier, was that we were contracted to do just that. So obviously when I returned after I finished my job, because I returned to inspect and see if anything was messed up that we had to fix up. And obviously I got the opportunity to do my video on touring the apartment as it stood. Those are going to be fully furnished apartments, whereby if you're traveling from abroad, you can actually go and rent that place per day. They charge per day, right? So that's the whole setting that the owner of those apartments is going into right now. Maybe if you're lucky, I can run point on those. Jesus Christ. Who is calling me? Oh, the big man. They hired us to install gypsum and paint, because the other jobs already given out. Because even this gypsum job was only given to us because we seemed to be better than because there was a team that was hired previously to gypsum one of the rooms, and no offense, they didn't do a good job, so they didn't hire them again. So that's why they hired us, because of course previous work and everything. Yeah, and that's how I got into that job, you know. So when you come in and being angry with me, upset about I didn't say enough of what you wanted me to say, please, guys, you're always free to ask questions in the comments. Ask me. Don't complain. Just ask me. If I said something and you didn't understand it, don't say, "Oh, I'm not understanding. Why are you even saying things like that?" Like, do not cuss me out. It's not going to change what I posted. What I posted can't be changed. The only way for you to get more out of me is to ask me a question. Don't complain. Don't rant in my comments about how Sibitagede, Sibitagede, ask a question, you know. Oftentimes we've all gone to school at some point, you know. When the teacher is teaching you and you don't understand, ask a question. I've never stopped any of you from asking me questions in my comments below, and I always answer my questions. Always. Because I don't think any of you has a question I've never answered, because I see my comments in my studio. If your question was not answered, either it was an insult or it was vulgar and they sieved it out. I really don't even see those things. Guys, ask questions. Don't rant, complain, show me how pissed you are, our data. Are you serious? This is the ugly truth. The most ugly truth. When a creator or a content creator creates their content, they put it out there for anybody who is interested to see. They do not go individually to anybody's DM to say, come and watch me twerk, come and watch me educate, come and watch me sing. When you choose to click, it is your choice. I would never sit here and ask you to go and spend your last money to buy internet and come and watch. So when you come and watch me, it's because you actually like me or you like what I'm doing. Now, that same love or that same curiosity you came with, keep it. When you watch something and you don't understand it, comment by asking me, but Doreen, here and here and here, I didn't understand. Please elaborate. I will elaborate. If I was one of those people who you ask questions and they don't answer, then you'd have a right to rant. But you're ranting. My video just got up less than 10 minutes. You're ranting on it. What do you want me to do? You want me to praise you? And then those of you that keep commenting, asking me to make content in Luganda, not everyone speaks Luganda. I'm not trying to only have people who speak one language benefit. The reason I use English predominantly is because I know for a fact that 80% of the Ugandan population or any Ugandan anywhere speaks English. Even those who don't speak it understand it. And even going forward, most of my content is really mixed language. I speak a bit of Luganda, I speak a bit of Swahili. I keep throwing in these languages. That's why you see there are Kenyans who actually watch me. If you feel like you don't like the way I presented something, please don't watch it. No offense, just skip it. The moment you reach it and you're like, you know what? I don't like the way she presented, because I've already put it out there. I'm not going to take it down just because you're not happy with it. I'm going to leave it there. By the time I post it, I've seen it, I've reviewed it, I shot it, for crying out loud. Another thing you all have to understand about my content, I shoot what they call raw content. What is raw content? Raw content is the type of content that what you see is exactly what is going to be produced. It flows the way it is seen. I'm not going to edit. I'm not going to put in, I don't know, characters or something like that. That's what they call raw content. I'm in Africa. I'm an African. That's what I'm shooting. If I want to create a channel that's not about raw content, I will definitely create a channel. And this will be with characters edited. It won't be raw content. Guys, understand what you're watching before you start ranting. Don't just rant. Understand. Secondly, I'm doing a tour of a one-bedroom apartment. What did you expect me to say in the 10 minutes? Guys, by the way, here, this is the same house I've been shooting for the past 2 weeks or something. You've seen this house 3 times on my channel. If you watch me actually and you didn't just bump into my channel on one video, you've already seen what I've done in this house. I've been explaining, I've been showing you how the gypsum looked, how I installed it. I don't see the need to repeat myself. I don't see the need. Because if you watch the first video, because I've made 3 videos on this house. The first video, what was it? Installing gypsum. The process of installing gypsum, right? I didn't just show you the process. I explained to you what gypsum really is. I went ahead to show you what gypsum looks like. I went ahead to show you which directions, how we decided to design the gypsum in this house. I even went ahead to explain and tell you that I am now running a gypsum constructions company on top of whatever else I'm doing, and you can hire me to do whatever you want. With gypsum designs, you can say, I want exactly that, or you can come with your own design. I gave you all this information. Then I made a second video showing you how lights, because some of you see these lights in the gypsum, they look so strange. So some people don't even know how the lights go in. I made a video to show you how these lights are installed in the gypsum. Fully explained. I still took you around the same house and explained to you. This is a 1-bedroom apartment. There is nothing to see. There is no need for me to make a 20-minute video going about saying, oh, now that's the gypsum, that's the first corner, the second corner. Come on, guys, seriously. All I wanted you to see was how the place looked after we painted, because that I had not showed you. I hadn't showed you how the Italian Citico looked. Honestly speaking, of painting, I have half content on the painting. That's why I didn't post it. But there was supposed to be 4 videos. When I showed up I saw my batteries went low. There was no power. I was so disgruntled. I just did the job and left, because I now get another opportunity to show you how Italian Citico is painted. But I still went ahead to show you and explain to you what Italian Citico paint is. It is a glass-like paint. It doesn't start off as glass. It's painted normally. Then they come and polish it. It's polished paint to make it look so glassy. Like, I don't think there is a paint more gloss than Italian Citico, because this is not just gloss, it's glass. Your walls look like glass, actual reflections of yourself. You can see yourself in these walls. It's like a mirror. You get my point? So, for you to come on my video and you start ranting, I didn't understand, I don't like it, you olikwe mola, ndikwe mola, wala ndabekonga ne mola, oyagala kundabanga ne mola. By the way, nsobola okwemola. Nze Doreen nga nasazeewo okwemola. You have no idea. I'm not dismissing your whatever it is that you're trying to do, but I don't even think that is construction criticism. I feel like that is you trying to pull me down and make me feel bad about anything. Honestly speaking, I'm in a video. I'm just walking around showing you, oh, they installed the cupboards here. This is different. It wasn't there in the previous, initially. They put some tiles in here. And obviously, I wasn't there when those tiles are being installed. It wasn't my job. So obviously, when I see something wrong, I'm going to point it out, because you who is watching, I don't want you to make the same mistake. I want you to do better. Or you understand that it was a good job, it was well done, just the arrangement was off. That's it. You hear me? I didn't say that this one. No, dearest. When I look at a building and I point out mistakes, I'm not bashing the person who made them. I'm making you aware that things are supposed to be done this way. You who is watching, I'm actually educating you. I'm not saying, so you want me to see a mistake or something that I'm shooting and I keep quiet? How are you going to learn? How are you going to know that when someone is installing tiles for me, it should be a flow, a perfect flow? How are you going to learn that? Did you know that? No offense. But sometimes listen, calm down, take your feelings out of it and listen. Try to listen and keenly understand, because I barely appeared in that video. So if I was to Kwemola, I would have put on my most sexy outfit. I done my hair a certain way, and then I put on some high heels, and then I'm like, kati gwa bankwata video, you shoot me. Guys, now this is the living room, this is the bedroom, now you see me. That is what they call Kwemola. Do not misinterpret. If you don't understand the language, see, you all talk a language you don't understand. For someone who was barely in the video, what did you want me to explain to you? How all these things are made, how marble is made. I've made videos on all these things. Go and be educated in these videos. But you can't just bump into a video. I wasn't even there when the marble was being installed, and you want me to explain how it's being installed when it's already there. I simply commended the type of marble, but I've made a video explaining to you the different types of marble, how to differentiate between these marble. I've made videos for these things. Me, when I want to explain something, I make a video specifically for that. This video is saying, tour the apartment. Move about. Don't explain. Just move about and point. Oluzungu. I swear to God, some of you are going to hate me, but you don't like the truth. And it's okay, you can hate me if you like. Okay? But me, I love you. Because honestly speaking, if I didn't like you, I would not have commented. I just blocked you, because I don't have time to go back and forth with a single human being. But I need you to take feelings and anger out of my videos. If you're going to watch my content, 1, you have to be willing to learn. 2, just sit back and understand a little bit. If you don't understand, ask. Don't come ranting and shouting at me. You know that when someone is shouting at you, even in a text, you can literally hear the way they talk. You can hear the way they are shouting at you in just the message, the way it's perceived. You look at it, and then you see it, and you read it, and you know this person is just shouting at me. I don't appreciate that. Lower your voice when you're talking to me. Please, lower your voice. I am not your child. You did not send me to make content. You don't empower me to make this content. Honestly speaking, I appreciate the support I get, but please take a win where there is. I take a win. I'm always appreciative of the support I get from here. So, but you, who has not, no offense, I have a feeling you're the type, I don't know if it's a he or she. You're probably the type of person who even reaches to watch my videos and you skip my ads, but you talk the most. You're picking new and free information from me. You're not supporting. You're not bought any super thanks. You are not sharing my videos. You're not even watching the ads, but you talk the most. You're skipping, pressing skip. Yeah. I even have a charity coming up in December. I'm so sure you won't even donate. These are ghosts. They view you from, how do you say? Because I know people here who love me. Now I wonder if she came a year ago when I was making that raw content that was crazy, that wasn't going anywhere. I wonder what she would have said. Me, I know love. I can feel love. I know the difference between constructive criticism, anger, and disrespect. I know the difference because I perform all three oftentimes. We all do. But me, I know the difference. So do not ever come to my comments ranting. Just ask your questions, seek knowledge, and I'll give it. And if I won't give it, I'll tell you, pay me, and I'll give it. But if you ask me nicely, I always give free information. I always answer questions freely. What is wrong with someone coming and shouting at me like that? You know? And those of you who come insulting me that I should make my content in Luganda, make your own channels and make your Luganda content. Who is stopping you? Who has stopped you? You have to understand, I have one camera, one phone, which is even a Samsung. It's not even the latest Samsung, right? One laptop, which is not even the strongest laptops. You have a phone, make your own videos in Luganda, post them, and the people will come and watch you. Why are you coming to my channel and telling me how I should present myself? How? So you're telling me by the time you came to watch me, you didn't understand a single thing I said. You didn't appreciate any good. All you have to do is insult me consistently. And these are like two people now. Two people now. Are you serious? You have time to come on someone's channel and say all that? Based on what? You as whom? You as whom? You as whom? You're telling me I should ask me nicely. Okay, ask me. Tell me, Doreen. I'm not so fluent in English, but I would really, really love to understand what you're saying. Is it possible for you to explain for me? And there is an option for that. I'm going to give you my number and I'll ask you to pay me a consultation fee. And when we are talking one-on-one, ask me whatever you want and I'll speak in whichever language you want as long as I can speak it. That's what the consultation does. If you don't understand what I'm saying, hire me. But you've not hired me. You're bullying me. Are you serious? You're trolling me, insulting me, and trying to coerce me to speak in a language just so you alone can benefit. What about the 5,000 people who are following me that actually understand me? What am I supposed to do with them? Tell them, yo, go find somebody else. I have to please this one person who doesn't want me to speak in a certain language. And what's the funniest thing is, these people actually do understand the language. It's just that they just looking for ways to pull you down. And if you don't have enough self-confidence, you fall for it. And then you'll be so pushed out or so upset. And then you start making content contradicting yourself, trying to please one human being. Please go away. Go away. Please go away. Go away. What is wrong with people? You need to understand that as long as you have an email address, you can create your own YouTube channel. I can never go to someone's channel and tell them, please, your niche is about maybe construction. I don't want to hear you talk about building. I just want you to talk about politics, the latest news. Are you serious? You got jokes. You have jokes. You are jokers. You want to tell me how to do my YouTube? Come on, ask me how I can help you. Because what I'm doing, I'm going with the majority. It's the numbers I'm going with. If the majority of people seem to understand English, that's the majority of people I'm going with. You know, some people even come and tell you, you're speaking too much English, you're not going to get followers. It's okay. It's okay. I want to speak a language that I'm comfortable speaking because I know other people are actually understanding. I do speak Luganda all the damn time. But how many people are watching me? If you look at my stats, this is the type of people that's watching me. The number one people that's watching me, one, the United States of America, right? African Americans, maybe, let's say that's the majority that's watching me. How many African Americans are speaking Luganda? I'm waiting. How many African Americans do you know that are speaking Luganda? Number two, when you go look at my stats, the second, actually, this is even hilarious. The second number of people that's watching me are from Kenya. How many Kenyans are speaking Luganda? How many? Number three, the third is then Uganda. Do you see where you are? Then the United Kingdom, then India, then Russia. You understand? I have people as far as countries I've never heard of. And then if I start speaking Luganda, how are they going to actually understand me? Like if I predominantly speak Luganda, how many of them are going to understand me? Help me help you. We have to be realistic. I'm trying to be realistic. Where were you people when I was starting this YouTube channel? Where were you? Why didn't you give me guidelines on what you wanted? Why? Where were you? You've come into my following when I'm at 4,000. So I'm now approaching 5,000 subscribers. No, I'm just enlightening some people. Mercy, come. Hi. Mercy.
Hi. Very humble.
I miss you. Yeah. Why do you always say what? Meet the only person who gave me a birthday gift. Okay, she's not the only person, but physically, she's the only person who gave me a birthday gift. She gave me a nice pair of shoes. I should return the favor, by the way. I have a very nice shoe guy.
Chicken.
Like over next week.
Baby, you come a great Piadagam.
If you let her down, Balesa Villa.
Right about dance.
Abituala. Abla Bambi visitor. Bibia. Abituala.
Kutsugu.
Abituala Tsugu. Baby, wow, answer.
Okay.
Those over 2 boxes. So let me end this live and see you today. Beyond stage 2, we've seen too much death for us to be going back and forth. I just want you to actually understand that I can start a third, because now I have 2 YouTube channels. I'll start a third one just in Luganda for some of you to understand. Now imagine me having to reproduce the same content in Luganda. Internet here. Do you know how expensive internet is in this country? No. Oh, my dear followers, my dear family, your family, you know. But I want you to understand, I'm doing the very best I can with the few resources I have at my disposal. Truth be told, I would be editing my videos to HD or whatever, but for starters, my camera can produce HD. But the amount of data, I can't afford it. I can't. If I start pushing out HD, because my videos are already actually really good quality, 720 pixels to 1080 pixels. That's what I produce. All you have to do is go to your settings. When you're watching my video, go to your settings and click, you see quality. Under quality, you see advanced. Advanced, you can just select which quality you want to watch. If you want to watch me in 480 pixels, that's you. 320 pixels, that's you. 480, 720, that's you. If you want to watch me at how many pixels, you can go as high as you want. It's really you to improve my image. Me, I've already given you a video that can be improved by you. All you have to do is select. That's it. But I promise, going forward, I have big plans. I'm not just here producing content, but these things are costly. This is an investment that's not giving you as many returns as you're putting in. I just got monetized. It's what, 3 months, 4 months now. Monetized, but just to be monetized doesn't mean that you're going to start getting big money immediately. You can be making videos and the videos, they're not putting ads on those videos. Why? Because they are saying that these videos, advertisers don't want to advertise on your type of content. There are people who have a lot of followers, but they don't have ads. When you have no ads, you're not getting money. You're just pushing content just to push it. That's the truth. And then the other thing that makes us get money is those ads. Most of you are skipping them. You're not watching them. We can't make you watch these ads. All we do is hope that you will watch and finish the ad. We are doing the best we can with the resources we have at our disposal. Doreen, I have to develop myself. I also have to come. I serve you, you know. So when I give you a video and I'm giving you some knowledge for free, I just appreciate it, because I have to put that time aside. Just time, resources, the amount of transportation I spend to go to these places, to orchestrate these entire things is high. You wouldn't understand until you are actually doing it. I'm not a YouTuber that my content requires me to just sit in my house. Even these lives, that's why the lives don't really shoot so high. It's those videos which require me to move places that shoot high. But even that video is shooting high, but how much are you making of it? But how much did you put in? I will produce maybe 4 or 5 videos a month, and it will take me maybe 10 videos to get just $100 because of my numbers. My numbers are just growing. But for you, when you come, you've not even acknowledged whatever effort I've put in to get something to you. A lot of you have benefited from this channel. You just won't come out and say it. But me, I know. You've benefited. I give you information the way it's supposed to be. I try to be as genuine and honest as possible. I give you suppliers, I give you people who are actually, and give you these things that a lot of you are getting scammed over. I'm giving you for free. Naeva Nangi, you won't even come and say, let's buy super thanks from Doreen of $2. You won't. You will just take and take and take and take. And when I take long to produce, because I don't have money, I have to now wait to be paid off my normal job or something so that I give you content. You become, and then I finally put everything I have in transport, data, production, and all this stuff to give you a video, and all you do is complain and abuse me. Do you know how bad that feels? Someone just wants to benefit from you, but they would never do anything for you in return. Nothing. I am lost. Sometimes I get lost for words. Honestly, it just becomes... So that's why I do a video. Sorry. I do a video when I can afford to. I go and shoot. I'm not going to sleep hungry because I have to produce a YouTube video. Because now I have to transport myself to work. I have responsibilities as a person, you know. I have people who are also depending on me. You know, I don't have my own children yet, but I have people who depend on me. I have to first take care of those things. Then I come and produce a YouTube video so that people who don't want to even watch my ads that are skipping them can benefit. People who won't buy super things, who won't buy membership, people who feel like giving you 100K to ask you a bunch of questions is too much, when those questions are going to answer questions for them that will save them millions of money. But they feel like giving you that 100K for consultation fees too high. Someone comes to you with a question that is, if you answer it correctly and you do it right, you are going to save this person millions of money. But they feel like giving you that 100,000 shillings is too much money. And after they've been scammed and taken advantage of and they've lost millions of money, then they come and start complaining that people are thieves, construction, they are thieves. But you comfortably, openly can open your mouth and come and tell me that I'm too expensive for asking you for 100,000 shillings to give you answers, recommend the right people to do for your job, to save yourself the heartache. Because some of you are losing these millions of money and you're not even getting that money's worth of work. You still have problems in your buildings. No, first drink water. Water can help. Fine. I know, but sorry. You'll be fine. You people, you shock me. You shock me. By the way, you shock me. You shock me. Even the only reason I started that feed, because I said, but you guys, I'm already giving free knowledge. Some of you, the questions you're asking me, I've answered them in my videos, but you don't want to watch these videos. So I said, no, I cannot give you that free knowledge. Then again, you want me to repeat myself in my own time. Pay me at least. Give me something so that I also benefit. Why are you saving money while you leave me hanging consistently? Me making, why? Even me to get some of this knowledge, I pay for it, by the way. I apply myself. People who teach me some of the things I know, by the way, they charge me money. Just that the knowledge just stays in my head. It's like a skill. When you have a skill, you pay once and it's not going anywhere. It's going to be there always. Why? Why do you people treat me so badly? Of course, not all of you. Some of you are really nice. It feels bad. It makes me feel so bad. Sometimes I feel so unappreciated. I feel like what I'm even doing doesn't even matter. Yeah, I know it's important. I know what I'm doing is important. People benefit. But some of you, someone will come. They go use your knowledge and they won't even come and leave a comment and say, Doreen, thank you. I used this and it worked. All this, and you just keep quiet and you're like ghosts viewing me in the glass, half glass. You're not even liking the videos. You just come to pick knowledge, but you are the first people to complain for anything small. How am I supposed to feel? How am I supposed to feel? The truth hurts, but today you people have to understand. I've never refused to answer a question on my YouTube platform. Believe me, I've always been considerate. I'm always considerate. But for you, instead of being considerate on my end, ask me. You come and start shouting for me. Ask me if you've not understood. The video you're complaining about has been watched by 5,000 people. How come these 5,000 people understood? How come I don't have a comment saying, what are you saying? What are you saying? You're saying all the 5,000 people are just scared of me. They can't say that they've not understood. And this is the internet. Hire people. If you feel like what I'm giving you is not convenient or it's not sufficient, hire people. This is the internet, for crying out loud. It's the internet where people are teaching you is it DIY videos, do it yourself, of things they're just guessing. Are you saying that everything you see on the internet, you take it for the truth? There are so many conspiracy theories on the internet. You need to understand that sometimes when you watch 10 people and you've not understood, hire a professional. Hire one of those people that you feel like you relate to better, you're more comfortable talking to or something, or hire someone completely outside of those people. When we post this content, we are not telling you that what we are telling you is the Bible. Honestly, what I tell you is always the truth. But I cannot tell myself that I've told you everything there is to know. Apply yourself. Learn to hire the right people. Spend money to get where you want to get. It's simple as that. But you, instead of stressing a content creator, you want them to answer all your questions for free. Really? Shame? No shame? Someone finds a video of yours, you're posting about the price of iron sheets. I've gone ahead to tell you, these iron sheets, this is what you should do. As long as you have a roof plan well detailed, go here. But you're also not doing that. You still want people to rob you, but they do for you BOQs for iron sheets. Really. These things should only happen to you if you don't have a roof plan. If you don't have a roof plan, then you have to hire someone to come and physically count. Because you don't know how many ridges you have, how many valleys will go there. All these are things that determine how many iron sheets you actually need. This is why construction goes in steps, to save you certain things, heartache, money. So you save someone a lot of money. Someone comes to you, you do for them something. See, that's the problem. They see it as so simple, but that simple thing, as simple as a BOQ, can cost you your entire construction. All of it can cost you more money than you can count. Someone will do for you a BOQ. In that BOQ, they will just insert 2 million extra that you shouldn't have spent. They will write something there. You don't know how to decipher BOQs. I know for sure. And now you look at them and you will just accept and pay. But the person who wrote it for you knows, I have my 2 million, my 10 million, my 5 million in here. But you bring it to me. I say, pay me a one-time consultation fee of 100,000 Ugandan shillings. 100,000 Ugandan shillings is $30. I decipher for you your BOQ and tell you, this is too much, this is not necessary. By the time I count that man and total it up for you, I have saved you close to 5 million, and you start telling me that my 100,000 is too much. Oh my God. Oh God, I can't with you people. I just can't. I cannot. Dear Lord. I can't. I just can't. Some of you are so hilarious. Have you ever looked at yourselves when you're saying these things? You're too expensive. Oh, I've deciphered something and saved you millions of money. And you're saying I'm so expensive. Wow, 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 the audacity. You guys have so much confidence. I swear to God, you have so much confidence. I cannot. I just can't. I can't. I cannot. And going forward, that money does not write for you a BOQ. I will be charging you money to write for you BOQs. So if you come with your own BOQ, I will decipher it for you and just decipher it for you. After that, oftentimes I've already written it for you. By the time I'm deciphering it for you, just listen, get a pen and paper and listen. If I tell you this is not supposed to be there, write somewhere this is not supposed to be there. Also, this is not supposed to be there. Also, this is not supposed to be there. Also, this is because you're not hiring me. I'm not the person going to build for you. So you have to pay me. The moment you feel the need to ask me to write for you the correct one, by deciphering, I've already written for you the correct one. All you have to do is sit on your computer and edit. Remove what I said. Remove. Me to make time to sit down and write for you anything, you have to pay me. That's a whole different job. My job, once paid consultation fee, is to answer your questions. It has nothing like sit down and write anything, imply or apply my brain verbally. If I have to write, you gotta pay. You have to. I'm done with this. I'm too nice. Don't come to me if you don't want to pay for my time, if you don't want to pay for my services, because everything I'm doing, I do with a clean, open heart. And I'm always honest. And I'll tell you, this is how much I want. This is how much my men will be paid. And the rest I leave up to you. I'm not going to be sneaking around telling you, putting things unnecessarily. I don't have time for that. Then now I have to start saying, oh, by the way, when I'm on the site, I'm the one that has to buy this. Because I have money implied in there. Because I know when you buy them, there'll be too many on the site. Someone was building a house in Namugongo. They overcharged him for bricks. I know for sure he could have gotten bricks in Chira. But this is someone who reached out to me and they wanted me to do deciphering for free. Analyze something for free. I say, hell no. I used to do things like that, but the moment I discover that people don't appreciate me, people just want to take and take and take from you. They just take and use you. At the end of the day, I can get sick, I can do any of these things. None of you is going to come to my house and say, oh, Doreen is sick. But if I died today, the fake love will all be popping up. Right? No one is going to be like, oh shit, Doreen has not been paid by her salary. Her rent is due. Oh, let's help Doreen because she helps us as a community. Nobody's going to do that. At the end of the day, I have to take care of myself. So when I will be straight with you. I'm always straight. I don't sneak around people. I'm a very straight person. I always tell you exactly what I need and what I want. I say it on the internet. I say it in your DMs. I say it in your inbox. You're not going to come and say, she charged me. Everyone is going to say she charges us. I'm not going to be snickering around saying, oh, I know I said 100,000 on the internet, but now my consultation fee to you because your number it looks like it's from the US or the UK, Australia, you should pay me more. No, whether you're in Uganda, whether you're in the US, UK, Canada, anywhere, you are all paying the same consultation fee. You know? Now my brothers and sisters in Uganda, they say, we don't have money. Oh yeah, go ahead and make your losses. I am not doing anything. Some of you try to trick me to answer questions before you pay me. No, I'm not answering a single question. I'm not. I'll just look at you. I'll just look at your DMs. I see them, they flow. I tell you, it's nice meeting you. I introduce myself. I explain to you what you benefit out of the consultation fee, all and all and all. And then after that, you can just continue saying hi to me. I'll always answer. I'm not a rude person. I understand sometimes you can say hi to someone. You can actually come and talk to me about anything you're going through, and I'll listen and I'll contribute. But the moment it hits business, I'll just blow tick you. I will ignore you. It's be like you never exist. Don't take it personal. It's nothing personal. Because I know at the end of the day, there are certain times when I go through hardships, but I go offline and life is facing me alone with a few loved ones. And then I come back to the internet and then I serve you. I give you content. So, no way, no way, no way. I will charge for my time. I'll charge for my brain. The only time you get my brain for free is if I decide to give it to you. And that completely depends on how you treat me, how you talk to me. I'm not desperate. I'm not. You have to understand, I trust that God has a plan for me, and that plan will come to pass in its own time. So I don't have to come here and pretend with any of you. I'm never going to do that. I'm too blunt, too straightforward. Pretense for hypocrisy. I am too blunt. I was poorly raised to be blunt. I don't know how to pretend. I don't know how to sugarcoat things. I don't know how to sweeten things. I call a spade. You hate me, that's it. You still like me, thank you. But I'm not going to be here to do anything to be liked. No way. No way. This is exactly why I come to my videos the way I want to come. I'm not trying to be liked. I'm just trying to be realistic. I'm trying to be myself. I can't be anybody else but myself. I'm nice. I'm a very nice person, but I'm not that nice. I have limits. So some of you that's coming and trying to trigger me, too expensive. Try somebody who is cheaper. Why are you coming to me? Why are you trying to come to me? It's not being rude. I'm being as realistic as I possibly can, because why should I charge you 50,000 or 70,000 when other people are paying their 100,000? Is that fair for them? Is that fair? Is that fair? No way. No way. No. That's the thing. I was raised with pride. I have my pride. I will never lose my pride, because I know that's all I have to my personality. You know, that the good pride. I have self-respect. I will never, ever try to please anybody. Never. No. The only people I actually try to please are like children, because they're so fragile. So with kids, I would tolerate. A child would come and do certain things and I'd be like, okay, fine. I'll give it a pass. Say, okay, it's a child. You know, it's understandable. But also not every child, because there is an age which you know clearly understands what they're saying, what they're doing. So no pass. I tell you straight up, no. What you did is wrong. Child or not. Let me go home. It's actually getting late. Jokes aside. Let me go home. It's coming to... Wow, it's late. Let me go home, guys. I apologize for those who feel attacked, for those who feel insulted. I apologize. But I don't regret anything I've said. I stand by anything I've said and everything I've said. Don't try to do things to me thinking she's an internet person. She has to be nice because she needs the views. No. Don't view me. I was alive before I had a YouTube channel. I survived, I existed, and I believe I'll continue to exist without it. Honestly speaking, YouTube does not even take care of me. So, no. I don't need people who are bad to me to watch me. Why are you even around me if you don't like me? What are you trying to accomplish? You think I'll just change magically and become what? A church girl? You have time. I don't have time. I'm I'm too brutal to have time to pretend around somebody. I don't even have that. I don't know. I don't know how to pretend. You don't like the language I'm speaking in my videos, go watch another language. I know countless Ugandans making content in Luganda. Watch them. Watch them. Or start your own channel and speak Luganda to yourself and to anybody else that you want to impress. Simple as that. Don't come and try to change me, trying to make me into something, trying to guilt trap me. I hear the colonizers' language. Yes, it is, but that's the language we have. I more than anybody understand colonial politics. I understand exactly what happened to us as Black people, as the Black race. I know. But the thing is, the reality of the world is, that's the language majority of people are speaking now. You can't help it. No one is more traditional than the Asians, Chinese, but you see them struggling to learn English because they want to move past China. They want to go beyond the borders because they know few people outside their country are speaking Chinese. If you can't beat them, join them. You're not joining. You're not going to enslave your own people by speaking the language so that you're communicating. You guys, don't get me started on this, it's just crazy. Some of you act all so high and mighty, so holy and stuff, when secretly you're worshiping the white Jesus, and calling the devil black. You're shaming Black women and Black men, making them, emasculating them, making them feel less every single day. But you feel like now speaking English is where you draw the line. Some of you are hypocrites to the core. To the core. Okay, don't take your kids to school because, it's a white man's curriculum. Really. I don't see you. You stop wearing the white man's clothes. Wear some bark cloth and some leaves and some traditional wear. Some of you don't even own any traditional wear anywhere. All you have is the latest trends of who? These white people. And you think speaking English is where you draw the line. When was the last time you did anything for your Black man, for your Black woman next door? Someone you don't know. When was the last time? Without expecting, without hoping that they should pay you back or they should return it. When was the last time? You're so harsh to each other. You disrespect each other. You fight each other. You're competing and tearing each other down consistently. But you think speaking English is where you should draw the line. Some of you have relatives. You're more well off, but you won't even uplift them or their kids in any aspect. You won't even help. You only show up for burials to contribute and be read on the microphone as the person who contributed the most on someone's burial or funeral, when this person literally died in a hospital over something they could have been cured of with that same money you just contributed to buy them a coffin. But you think speaking English is where you should draw the line? Hypocrites. Hypocrites. As the Black race, we've fallen so far. So far. Some of you do the dumbest things. Say the dumbest, ugliest things in the world. And you think English is where you should draw the line? You think having your culture is a language? Language identifies you and where you come from, but it doesn't define who you are. Not entirely. Your character defines who you are as a person. You have relatives starving to death. You can afford to help. You can afford to help. But you won't because you feel like they don't deserve it, or you feel like you still want to be the most powerful one in the channel. And you think speaking English is where you should draw the line. This is so depressing. You're depressing me. It's just sad. As the Black race, we've fallen so far. We pick and choose. It's like that saying, where someone says, if you kill a cockroach, you're a hero, but if you kill a butterfly, you're evil. They're both creatures. But you pick and choose which one deserves death, which one deserves success. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. Someone has to tell you. Hypocrites. And you come and preach to me about language. Language. Not to brag, but I've run more charities than most of you. Off my little earnings. I've done more charitable actions than some of you have done in your entire mature lives. And you want to preach to me about how enslavement worked, how I'm speaking the white man's language, how I'm selling out for speaking a language. These hypocrites. Some of you you don't shock me anymore. I just look at you. Some of these responses I get, I just look at them and I'm like, I wish I knew you personally. I want to see what type of life you've lived up to where you are. How many people, if you died today, would genuinely come out and say you helped them? How many? How many people would openly come out and say you did good for them? Or most people just be glad you died. And they're like, one less horrible person left, or less or something. Or they would just, say cunning words, just more hypocrites. Because here in my culture, they say don't speak ill of the dead because they can't defend themselves. But some of these dead, nothing good to say. I know they say everyone has something good, but some people, they've decided to be horrible people. But they think, we are enslaving ourselves by the day. The white man don't need to enslave us anymore. We have enslaved ourselves. We continue to do it. We do it to each other. We do worse to each other. And we turn a blind eye each time. And some of you want to walk and live high and mighty because, I'm not language. Even let me go away from here because I keep getting upset by the Have yourselves a wonderful, what's today? Wednesday. A wonderful Wednesday, a wonderful evening. I have to go. It's really getting late, and this is the most late I've been at work. But I didn't intentionally plan on being here this long, actually. I thought this video would be like 10 minutes or 30 minutes. I just wanted to address that. If you have questions and you've not understood something I've posted, just ask. I'll always, clear the air without making you feel anything less or something. But don't come and shout at me. That's my content. It's my channel. If you feel the need to shout at me or disrespect me, please make your own channel and disrespect yourself. Don't disrespect me. I'm not anybody's child here. I'm not. Even my parents don't disrespect me like that. So what gives you the right to think you can come and disrespect me? I try to respect each one of you in their own capacity. By the way, I'm one of those. I really take life too seriously. Life shouldn't be taken too seriously because, come on, life is too short. Life is slippery. Things change. Things change. Life is so slippery. So I don't take anything too seriously. I'm serious enough, but not that serious. So there is no way you can come and then I make you feel all kinds of bad in your questions when you ask me. Nah. I try to be gentle and I try to listen as much as I possibly can. But if you feel like you've gone past talking, reasoning with me, then, honey, I have like a whole other personality that you're going to trigger and you won't like it. You won't like it. Now I can't even go to gym. I'm so tired. It's so late. Can't believe this. It's not good for me. I have muscle pulls, cramps everywhere. I'm in pain. Ugh. After I have the body I want to have, I swear to God, I'm going to be so selfish about how I show my body. Well, for those that actually watch me, genuinely, thank you. Like, I appreciate the support because I have people here that's actually kept me going, that listen to me, that reach out, that watch my ads, that watch my content. I have people here. I know people here who genuinely appreciate me and they tell me and they do it for me. I notice. I don't take that for granted. I've never taken that for granted. Is that rain? Bosankoba. Dear Lord, what have I done? I have to go. So me, I know out of the 5,000 subscribers I have, trust me, I know people out of the 5,000 that actually genuinely enjoy watching me, that care about me, that look out for me the best way they can. I'm not saying that just because you don't buy super things or something you don't like me. No. Just keeping up with me shows me how much you care. You know, you bring so much positive energy in my life. I honestly, I've told you this several times before, that I can feel that energy. Yes, I feel it. So it's raining. I respect people who are genuine with me. Sometimes some of this will tell me, hey, but Doreen, this video here and here and here. I say, oh, okay, I'll try to change that. And for those that's been watching me for the longest time, you know I've been changing a couple of things, and some of these have been identified and, you know, told to me by people with love. Don't come to me with anger, resentment, and stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, just you and people are cycles. Someone, you know, insults you in a comment and then puts a heart, puts an emoji. I think they're trying to like mask that negative energy with some kind of emoji. I'm not an idiot. I see right through those things. You know, so you think just because you called me sweetheart, love, oh darling, I'm going to forget what you just said before you called me love? I am a hard person to manipulate. Trust me. Now, let me go. Please. Thank you for watching me. And thank you for keeping up with me. I appreciate you. And I'll keep giving you content, meaningful content, as I've always done. Yeah, I'm just trying to mask up a few things, putting money together because I have things to do. But I'm trying to work on something. I'm praying hard it works out. You know, if I have that money, I'm going to start something else for myself. All prayers. I need prayers this week up to next week. I need a lot of prayers because I'm trying to do something, and it's going to be a big move for me. You know, I'm trying to make big moves lately, only big moves. So yeah, things are going to get better for each and every one of us. Now my battery is low. Blessings upon blessings. Bye.